Yeah, yeah, yo.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yo.
Oh, yeah,
yo.
yo. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yo.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
yo.
yeah, 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 yo.
La,
That was
la,
the,
la, la.
that was the yeah, yo. Yeah,
La,
yo.
la, la, la,
Yeah,
la.
yeah, yeah, yo.
Give me like
Whenever I
15
hear-
minutes with Ethan. I can teach that guy how to sing.
Yeah.
La, 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 la.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
man.
yeah, yo.
You guys heard about Lyle Crocodile? What's that about?
I know. Who
What?
fucking taught that lizard to sing? It's crazy.
Whenever I hear "yeah yeah yo," I think of that part in Running Up That Hill where she goes, "Oh yeah yeah yo," and I think she stole that from Ethan.
That's
Yeah.
quite possible. We've moved
It's an
on from
actual
Yeah,
fact.
yo, though.
And then I stole it from
Crocodile now.
Lilo Crocodile. Yeah, 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 yo.
Have you seen that movie?
I
No,
did. I saw
but
it
that's-
opening night
Oh,
What's
you
the-
did?
in
Okay.
theaters.
Me and my
Straight.
partner watched the first 5 minutes of it, and then as soon as it like cut to them like singing in grown ass Shawn Mendes voice, we cut it off because it was so scary.
Yeah.
It's like this little baby crocodile with Shawn Mendes voice. La 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 la.
Welcome to the scaring Ethan cold open. Ready? Ethan, whiplash, 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 whiplash. Ethan, whiplash, whiplash.
So
Anyways.
Hey guys, welcome to Jungles and Dragons, a D&D actual play podcast about 4 monkeys in the Forgotten Realms trying to save their monkey friends. I'm Harrison, the DM, and today is a special episode. It's a little bit special because today is our 69th episode, which is a bit of an achievement, I think, that we managed to get this far. And we'll let Ethan take it from here.
Hey, thanks, Harrison. Hey guys, it's me, Ethan, and I play Paul Beenis, level 12 Paladin chimpanzee.
Yes.
And Paul's his funky monkey fact. It's kind of a fuck fact, actually. We're all going to be sharing for episode 69 safe sex tips that our monkeys would give. Now, Paul doesn't really know what sex is.
Yeah.
That's the end.
That's the fact.
But if he had to give a tip, what would his tip be?
Like $1.50, I guess.
There we
Yeah, all
go.
right. There we go. Okay.
That's the answer. What's up? I'm August, star of the show. I love hunting quail. And today, today my funky monkey fact will. Yeah, it was funny. My funky monkey fact will be the same as Ethan's. So it's gonna be about safe sex. Sometimes it
Did you
isn't,
say
I
a
know.
single thing about your character that you play?
Yeah, who are you?
So what's up? I'm playing. Yeah. So today,
I know who it is.
right? So now, my monkey. Spoons Rango, wizard, blue. No, not a blue monkey. Wizard Furbolg.
He's not a wizard either.
His Wait, what was that? Nick going, and I'm a wizard too. I'm a wizard. I guess. Right, sorry. It's actually Shadow Bard Money Gang, Furbolg. And my funky monkey fact today is going to be safe sex related. And Spoon says, pointing straight through the camera right out to you, always wear a helmet and make sure you follow OSHA regulations, because if you don't, it could be dangerous for you and those around you.
Yeah.
That's a good tip. Thank you, Spoons.
And make sure you don't fuck when you're under the influence. Same as driving heavy machinery.
Thanks,
Thank you very
Spoons.
much.
That's a good tip.
Spoons has had 100 days since his last accident.
That's true.
Yeah. We're proud of
Oh, whoops! Gonna have to rub the whiteboard off. Welcome to our giggling, farting Squidward cold open.
Please
Okay, hey guys.
stop.
Okay. Okay.
I miss us.
God, that was horrifying. I'm so scared right now. I'm on a deserted island in a most dangerous game sort of situation.
You're outside the back of Nick's grandparents' house.
I'm
You're
outside
in the woods.
But yeah, this is Gabriel playing Eugene T. Monkey, level 7 Mountain Dwarf Fighter that's also a level 5 Hexblade and Old Capuchin Monkey, and my fact is going to be the opposite of everyone else's. Just kidding, it's going to be the same.
Oh, it wasn't dangerous sex.
It's going to be about unsafe sex.
The
Eugene
most
would
dangerous
use a knife.
sex.
use a knife on a building.
What?
Like on the top of a building, you know?
No, that's
Oh,
stupid sex.
cool,
That's
cool.
stupid sex.
That's goofy sex.
That's Batman sex.
But yeah, Eugene points directly to the camera, pokes it a couple times. You see a bit of a thumbprint on there. Thanks for a second. Yeah, don't practice abstinence unless you want to have kids. That's the only option.
Woo!
Okay. So
That's
that's
the only-
not
that's
really
the
so
only
much a
real piece of
safe
advice.
sex tip as like a no sex tip.
Yeah, he's kind of a fear-mongering no sex type.
I see. That makes sense. He's from an older generation.
Even though he has had a kid.
Yeah,
He's
but
from God's generation. That's what I call it.
he's
That's
a
true.
God-fearing
Hey.
man.
Gotta have them ribs, you know?
Pussy
And
too.
pussy
Slather
too.
and barbecue.
There you go. I like to hear.
Okay, I'm Nick. I'm playing Aani. A baboon druid. Funky monkey fact. If you if you have
Come on, spit it out.
The smoke's
Come on,
coming
get
out of his
over
ears.
it.
you ever have unprotected sex, you're worried about contracting something. When you pour Listerine all over your and down your pee hole.
Did you see that tweet? Is that what you're referencing?
What is
Yeah.
that?
I just saw this a minute ago.
Someone on,
And then-
so it's
and
from
then-
it's from Reddit originally, as opposed to here. You explain it, Nick.
Yeah, well, it's a guy talking about a happy ending massage, and he had unprotected sex, and so he went back to his car and poured Listerine all over his cock and down his pee-hole.
No, he didn't even have. I don't think he even had unprotected sex. I think she just touched his penis. And
Interesting.
I think so.
Oh my
When he got
And so-
poured vodka down
Pee
his
hole?
pee hole, too. That's the exact phrasing he uses.
Your vodka, that is pee-hole.
La 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 la.
So that's a good safe sex tip. If you're worried about
Anyways.
contracting something, just pour Listerine down your pee
I
hole.
thought
You'll be good.
I the autofill that I did when you said if you ever have unprotected sex, I thought you're gonna go like I got a bullet right here for you.
Hey guys, I'm Harrison. I'm the DM for my lucky number 69 safe sex tip. I will say try not to poop.
Huh?
Try.
Why
I
not?
mean, well,
That's more of a general tip, right?
No,
That's more just like a life tip.
like during never poop in your entire life.
Oh.
No, during the act, try not to poop because it makes it awkward.
You know, unless you want to, you know.
Unless you're like Chris Pratt in that movie where he poops on his girlfriend.
What?
Unless you're like-
What movie
unless
is
you're
that?
The
Eugene
fuck?
in episode
That's-
5.
It's like movie 53 or something like
That's
that.
Guardians of the
Oh.
Galaxy, too.
Oh yeah. I remember now.
Never
Yeah.
poop. They're trying to steal your
Never
poop.
poop. Never
The government
poop.
wants your poop.
I was pooping, and then the crooked Hillary came in, and she scolded me with
She
her big
stole my
crinkly
poop.
finger, and she said, "You get that dookie right out of the toilet."
It's movie 43 where Chris Pratt's girlfriend wants him to poop on her, and he's a little nervous about it, but he says, "Fine, that's okay." So he like eats a bunch of like Mexican food and like to like make him like have a really big like poop, and then when he goes to do it, he's just too nervous to do it, and so she's like, "What? You hate me?" And she runs out of the room and she runs into the street. And he's like, no, please come back. And he runs after her. And then a car hits him and he diarrheas all over the windshield. And his girlfriend is like, all of that was for me? And he's like, yeah, babe. And then they make out.
Oh, and then he then he goes to sit down at dinner and he goes, I love hunting quail. And I would like to buy your land.
That's the end of that scene. Yeah.
he goes,
You know, Chris Pratt used to be an actor, you know?
yeah.
Now he's
Paul Dano used to say,
he's an
you're a
Italian."
stupid man.
Yeah.
I drink your diarrhea.
I drink my
right.
straw
All right.
goes all the way.
Back it up.
My straw.
This is getting a little crude.
Crudes too. It's getting a little crudes too, the new age. Hey, well, guys, every time someone brings up Ice Age 2 The Meltdown, I always end up watching Ice Age 5 Collision Course. Every
What's
single
wrong
time.
with you? Why not watch Ice Age 2 The Meltdown? A better movie.
Well, every time you start to talk about Ice Age 2 The Meltdown, it just always happens that I end up watching Ice Age 4 Continental Drift.
You keep changing your answer. I don't trust you anymore.
About what, Ethan?
About every time I bring up Ice Age 2 The Meltdown, you watch
Oh my,
a different
every
Ice Age
time
movie.
someone brings that up, it makes me want to watch Ice Age 3 Dawn of the Dinosaurs.
Alright, we're getting close. We're getting closer. So if I bring it up one more time, let's see if he gets the first. Alright, so I was watching Ice Age 2 The Meltdown the other day. And
How to Train Your Dragon 2.
Alright, we're moving on from this.
Let's get into the episode.
Jungles and dragons and 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 jungles.
Paul Beenis, Aani, Eugene, and Spoon's Rango. You are in this carriage along with Sir Gore, the Black Knight, the High Mage, Rings Malone, the Lemur, and 3 blue monkeys. You're all sort of packed in there. And you have just passed through the singing gates of this singing city, Barovia. It's kind of like a medieval, sort of Eastern European aesthetic to it. Like very much like a Dracula village, if that helps. I don't know like what those houses are called or anything. Just picture that.
Dracula houses.
Dracula houses, yeah. And in the center of town, there is this tall, towering castle. This sort of black, ominous castle that reaches up into the sky. And you're passing down the road, and every single inanimate object is singing.
La 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 la.
Absolute perfect timing. Great.
Holy
I
crap.
understand the joke.
All these objects got talent.
Yeah, a cobblestone underneath you goes la 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 la. Welcome to Barovia.
You can pull out a fucking hammer and start stomping on, smashing it.
Do you leave the carriage to do this?
What the hell?
Do you leave the carriage to do that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, you hop out and you start beating it with a hammer, and it goes ah 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 as you smash it into pieces.
All right.
Well, boys,
I
think it's
that was
time to
really
start.
scary, guys. What the
It's time
hell
to
was
start
that
our
all
walk,
about?
huh?
Yeah.
This is scary. Eugene starts like plucking out pieces of grass with his foot.
The cobblestones around you say,
Please don't kill us, that's not cool. Please don't kill us, don't be a fool.
La, 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 la.
Do they have like mouths?
la
and
la
stuff?
la la
Do
la.
they have mouths?
They all have mouths, yes. Only when they sing, though. When they're not singing or talking, it like disappears.
I guess I gotta time it right, huh? Alright.
Okay. Should we kill the rest of these guys? It's kind of freaking me out. I don't know.
Rings Malone leans out of the carriage and says, please don't kill them. That it's a singing city. Everything sings. That's like the gimmick.
Oh, brother.
It's nice. It's fun. Everyone has fun here. It's a very
That's
fun
fun.
city.
I do think that's fun.
Alright, fine. but I'm gonna be a little grumpy about it. Stomps off back into the carriage, sits down and crosses his arms. Hurrah.
La 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 la. You hear that again.
Alright.
As the carriage rides to the castle, you see a man holding like a tray of pastries walks over to the window and knocks on the door, and the knight opens the door, and the man says, "Would you like a Danish?" And one of the Danishes opens its mouth and says,
We're so delicious, you should eat us. La 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 la.
and they're all singing.
Alright, cool. Can I eat on?
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, this body is like. Oh, that's not the voice. This body is like so hungry. Oh.
Let's chow down. Let's pig out, huh?
Do you each take a Danish?
Time to hug down.
Yeah,
Eugene scarfs down a Danish, and it screams in agony.
It's okay, it's okay. We're here to be eaten.
And then you eat it.
Spoons is gonna take like
sucks on
4.
his fingers a bit. Not as good as Danny's delicious Danishes, but hey, not bad.
Cut 2. Yeah, Spoon's gonna take like 4 and eat them like No Face from Spirited Away when he's eating a bunch of food.
Ooh. Just make me hungry. I want a meal.
The knight says, "Don't. There will be a meal at the castle. Don't worry."
Will the meal be screaming and alive too?
I hope so.
Actually, yes, the meal will be screaming and alive.
Okay, I have a question. If it's a roast chicken, where will the screaming be coming from? Will it be somewhere else other than the head?
Is this like a bit? Is this like a? Are you just a punchline? Is your joke?
No, I'm wondering. Like if there was a whole roast hog on the table, would the mouth scream or would another part of it scream because it's an object and no longer an animal?
I think it varies depending on the specific roast hog and the specific chicken.
Horrid.
Absolutely horrid.
Wow.
All right, well let's go feast, shall we? Come on, I'm hungry. Puts on a little cartoony bib, pulls out a fork and knife.
Where do you pull them out from?
Well, you know, my pocket,
Yeah.
my big old pocket.
Yeah.
I think some clouds come out of Spoon's head, and you see a big imagination cloud, and it's Spoon's absentmindedly reading a book while his right hand turns a spit that pulls on over a fire.
What the? I look over at your imagination cloud. What the hell? What? Hey!
Oh shit! Spoons waves it away. It disappears in a dust.
Eugene looks at Paul for a second, and he kind of turns into a big, like a disembodied ham with a big cartoon bone.
Hey! What the hell? What'd you do to me? Stop it! Why does everybody want to eat me?
His eyes turn to big sunny side up eggs, and his lips turn into bacon.
Hey, you got the wrong idea, pal.
Aani got anything with spit?
I do the Homer Simpson. Like he's about to eat a donut.
Why do you guys want to eat me? What did I do? This is bullshit.
I'm just very hungry.
I am too, but I ain't imagining you guys as like drumsticks or anything.
Just like streams of drool are coming down from the corners of Eugene's mouth. He just kind of rubs his hands together like a fly.
Okay, we gotta go eat. We get Forks, whatever your name is. Get us to a diner or something. Get us to a
his
Denny's.
eyes start spiraling over and over and over. You hear, "Woo."
Oh no! Oh god! All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
You continue to ride in this carriage until you get to the castle, and Sir Gore gets out, and he walks up to these huge double doors, these metal double doors, and he knocks on them, and they open by themselves. And he says,
Well, come on, this is it.
All right.
What? This is what?
Starts walking in.
What does that mean?
I'm ready to eat. That's what it means.
I'm trying to chow
okay.
down.
Let's get our grub on.
Eats a grub.
you walk into sort of the central room where there's these two huge staircases spiraling up to another floor. There's lots of doors leading to different rooms. There are these two huge dragon statues in the center of the room, sort of looking at each other. And there's a door to the side that he leads you through.
Wow.
That's what the
Whoa.
door says.
Yeah, the door burps as you walk through it.
Does gas come out?
Yes,
Where?
out of the mouth. Actually,
door
but
mouth.
no, that's not true. This castle is not singing. It's one of the few things in this town that is not singing.
Oh.
And he leads you all through this door, and you find yourselves in a grand dining hall. There is a long, wide table with all sorts of food on it. You see chicken, you see hog, you see beef, you see roast beef, you see lots of different types of fish and shrimp. You see creatures that are not from your world. You don't know what it is. There's like a small dragon roasted with an apple in its mouth. If you just name something random, it's probably there.
Michelin
Hash.
There's
Oh.
Who Hash.
Who
There's
hash?
There's Who Hash. There's fried Michelin Man.
Is there a big bowl of worms?
Yes.
How about
There's
sour
a big
cream?
bowl. There's a big bowl of squirming worms.
Oh,
There's-
squirming worms.
There's sour cream.
Is there
Oh.
something that like suspiciously looks like Paul but on a spit rotating with an apple in his mouth?
Wait, what the fuck?
No,
Get
there
out of
isn't
here.
that.
Oh,
There isn't
God.
that.
That'd be so good.
But yeah, all of these items, except for the worms, because they're still alive, they're not inanimate objects. All of these items are sort of humming to themselves.
Oh my God.
And there is a window there's a large window at the side of this room where you can see the town below, and there is a huge painting of a beautiful elf with long blonde hair wearing
Oh
sort of like
my God.
a glittery purple bodysuit and a long cape. And if you look down at the head of this table, that same elf is sitting there wearing a glittery purple bodysuit and a cape.
He looks
And
just like
he
me.
raises his hand and says, "Oh, Paul, it's good to see you again.
Oh my God, it's you.
It's me, Malg, yes. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Malthoth. Welcome to Barovia. I hope you are enjoying it so far."
Everything's singing. What the fuck's going on over here with that? Huh?
Yes, I think it's entertaining for my people who live here.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
It's fun. It adds a little
yeah.
bit of life to the city. I'm a bit of an audiophile myself. I love
Whoa.
to hear
You're
the
an
music of the
audiophile?
city.
What are you, a WAV? What are you, an MP4? Yeah, I can go on with this for hours. Oh.
A PNG?
MP4 isn't audio, and neither is PNG. But no,
How do you know? You're just an elf.
Hey, can you send
What
me
are
some
you?
translucent PNGs right here?
come everyone, take a seat and feast. We will talk about our business later.
What are you, a .final draft X?
Hey, shut up. It's feasting time. Come on.
He says, "Go ahead, take a seat. I'm sure you're all hungry from your journey."
Oh,
God, I am.
Who am I?
oh yeah.
The High Mage sort of hesitantly sits down, as does the Zookeeper. I forgot he was here too.
I forgot they were both
Oh
here.
yeah, me too.
Oh, hi, Mage.
The High Mage doesn't really eat anything. He's just sort of sits there. But the Zookeeper says, "Oh, don't mind if I do." And he grabs a big like a whole fish, and he sticks into his mouth and pulls out the bone.
Holy crap.
Oh, that's badass.
That was so cool.
And also the fish goes, "Ah!"
What? It's
as he does
still.
that.
Oh my God. All right. Well, you know what I gotta say. Don't mind if I do. And there's just some classic There's the Smosh food battle, pink frosted sprinkled donuts there.
Yeah, there's a big plate of pink frosted sprinkled donuts, and they're all saying,
Eat us, Paul. Eat us.
Hey, hey, one at a time. I'm working on it, man. Hey,
I think we should all take some time to describe our plates.
Oh yeah.
"Yeah, sure."
All right, Aani, what do you got? What you serving up, huh? What? You okay?
Choked on a worm. Yeah, on his plate is just a bunch of wiggling worms and one pink Homer Simpson donut on top.
The pink Homer Simpson donut says,
Eat me, Aani. Eat me.
Aani, eat me.
Donut.
"Annie, eat me."
Aani,
Where is the
I want to
boy?
fucking die. Oh my god.
That's the worms. Spoons' plate is a few slices of fried Michelin Man piled high, and then some hoisin crispy owl from Gahul at the foot of that tower, and some mashed creature as well.
Is it blue?
Creature.
Mashed creature. No, this is red creature. Bright
Oh,
red
no.
creature.
Right.
The mashed creature says, "Hey, Spoons, I taste
Ah!
great with
Spoons fucking throws it across the room.
You throw just the mashed creature or the whole plate."
Yeah, he screams so loud that a little bit of blood comes out of his throat, and then he picks up the mashed creature with his big hand and beams it at the wall.
The fried Michelin Man says, "Hey, what'd you do that for?"
Oh, this one's okay. He
Eugene has
cranes his neck like a drinking bird and goes.
Eugene has a big country fried steak with red-eyed gravy, garlicky cheesy
Yes.
mashed potatoes, yeast rolls, mac and cheese, kind of a chicken, a copy of Hellraiser 2, Hellraiser 3, fourth Hellraiser, the new Health-Raiser.
Health Razor?
Health Razor.
Health-Raiser.
Hey, that one's healthy though.
The new Health Razor.
He's got the new Health-Raiser. He has to shave.
The healthiest way to shave. The new Health Razor.
All right,
And,
Paul's plate.
yeah.
Oh,
A cherry on top.
all right. Oh, I'm like legit hungry, so this is like fucking me up.
This is hell
Paul's
for
plate-
Ethan.
Yeah, this is hell. Paul's got he's got a big rotisserie chicken on a plate that he's just pulling off the legs and chewing on it like a barbarian.
They're all screaming.
Yeah,
All
and
8
he's,
legs.
He's slurping up sausage links like it's like a thing of spaghetti, and it's going dung 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 as it goes into his mouth. There's a big ice cream sundae
They're also
that
going,
he's eating.
"Ah!
He's got a big ice cream sundae that he's eating. There's a big box of New York style cheesy pizza that he's slopping into his mouth, and it gets all cheesy like that one thing from the Goofy movie where they're eating like whatever that fucking shit
Yeah,
was.
where that like when mom forgets to flush meme. Yeah,
Yeah.
What?
And then there's some Coors Light that he's downing. There's Buffalo Wild Wings there in the trays. There's basically he's eating there's a big Kentucky Fried Steak, chicken wings, coffee,
Shards of glass.
Cheetos,
Bio waste.
Coffee.
chicken,
Tin cans.
coffee, more coffee,
Yeah,
Cheetos.
I've read Chicken Wing 1. I've read Chicken Wing 2. I've read
the
more
plastic
chicken,
thing from a 6-pack
chicken
of
nuggets,
soda.
I've seen
shrimp.
Family Guy.
Cardboard.
He's eating every time.
Seen
He's eating
American
every
Dad.
kind of shrimp that Bubba lists in
South
Forrest
Park.
Gump.
Spare tire.
Yeah, he's eating a spare tire. He eats a rubber glove and chokes on it, spits it out.
Is it the tire from Rubber?
It's the tire
Is it
from
the creature
Cars.
from
It's one of
Flubber?
it's one of the tires from Cars, actually.
Oh.
They killed Lightning McQueen.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is lightning meat.
they
it's car-
de-wheeled him.
Car meat.
He's drinking motor oil. He's drinking lawn
Toenails.
fuel.
He's drinking
Boogers.
Motorola telephones.
He's eating grass. He's grazing. You know. Yeah, I think that's about it. And he's eating bone marrow too. Yeah.
All the Aki way.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Don't forget the Bev. Never, never, never.
Never ever. Never ever ever ever.
Sure.
Forever never takes too long until.
All right, but that's what he's macking on. Cupcakes
Cool.
too.
Okay. That was a good 5 minutes of padding for this episode.
Yeah, you're
And a
welcome.
big cold glass of milk. Spoon's gonna put a big glass of milk right next to Paul.
That sounds so good right now.
It's troll milk.
And
Yeah,
Paul
of course.
finishes it off with a block of cheese and a cigarette.
The French way.
Yeah.
As you guys are eating, the three blue monkeys sit down as well.
We're eating the three blue monkeys.
No.
They're on a spit, spinning with apples in their mouths.
The two males wearing a red bodysuit and a blue bodysuit sit down. The female wearing a yellow bodysuit sits down, and they start to eat as well. The knight just sort of stands in the corner. Rings Malone sits down, and he starts eating. And you eat for a few minutes. You get a few solid minutes of feasting. There's lots of the food seems happy to be eaten, although it also seems to be feeling excruciating pain as you bite into it, because they're all screaming tremendously. It's a very loud meal because there's a lot of screaming.
Can I talk to my food?
Yeah, you can talk to your food.
I pick up a cupcake and I go, "Hey, why are you guys screaming if you want to be eaten? What's going on here?"
We want to be eaten, but we still feel pain.
What is this? Some sort of is this like a Hellraiser thing? Are you guys like Cenobites or something? You like pain? You like it or what?
No, we hate pain, but we do want to be eaten.
Why? Why do you want to be eaten?
Because that's the purpose of a cupcake.
Oh boy.
Hey, cheers to that. I just down the cupcake.
Ah!
Okay.
All right.
That was pretty cool.
That was a good
Amen,
meal.
brother.
Hey, my compliments to the chef, huh?
Yeah.
Can we
Who
speak
is
to
the chef? Can we bring out the chef? Who's the chef?
Maug says there are many chefs for this meal.
All right, bring them all
Many
out.
chefs.
I wanna shake
that's
everyone's
okay.
hand. All right.
No, that's okay. We don't need to see every chef.
But what if the chef brought us all here as a elaborate revenge plot to
What
blame
if the
us for
chef
ruining
was
his
the
craft?
chef from the movie Chef?
Oh, I would love that. Did he bring his son?
Oh, movies, those things that were invented in Draconia not long ago. Yeah,
Yes.
I don't know of one called Chef.
It's a good one.
Oh.
Wait, you
You're
guys
not
haven't
ready
made
for
Chef
it.
yet?
But your
Certified
kids are gonna love
blockbuster.
it.
Can you imagine living in a world without Jon Favreau?
That'd be
Especially
so-
Jon Favreau's chef.
That makes me, Nick, don't ever say that again. It makes me sick to my stomach. Don't ever say that again.
I like the idea of introducing movies and movie making to this completely separate world, and then what they do is make the exact same movies that Earth
I like
made.
Chef.
It's just like every movie that's been made is like the logical conclusion to having the ability to make movies.
Yeah.
Ani, write this down. Write this down.
Kind of makes
So,
sense.
so this dad is a classic chef. Is divorced, and his son gets him to buy a food truck. Go from there.
What's a
It
food
writes
truck?
itself.
Oh,
It's,
okay. Ani, new page. A car is has four wheels.
Write that down. Write that down.
And now who's gonna play this guy, this chef of sorts?
Okay. So
Wait,
first we need to invent Marvel
Spoons.
comics.
I think I have an idea.
What?
So I'm gonna use my mask of many faces to turn into Jon Favreau. But the thing about it is that I can only grow one foot taller. So it's a 2 foot tall Jon Favreau.
Okay.
Holy shit!
oh
It's
my
tiny
God.
Jon Favreau.
Oh
That-
my God. It's Jon Favreau.
It's small Jon Favreau. Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Why is Chris
Jon
Griffin
Favreau.
here?
a really good Chris.
Oh my god.
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 I didn't really like him in I didn't really. That's all right.
Oh, Dad. Oh my god.
Wow, it's Jon Favreau.
This reminds me of the time I met Tiny John Favreau.
Yeah.
So, none of that happened. So let's go back a little bit.
You're not cutting that out. You better not cut that out.
No, I won't. Eugene just turned himself into Tiny John Favreau. I think that's the last canon thing that happened. So. Chris Griffin was not in the room.
What about Brian and Stewie?
Let's turn this back to when Tiny John Favreau was there.
Were Brian and Stewie there?
No, Brian and Stewie were not there.
Oh fuck!
Actually, no. That was like the food reacting to scene.
Yeah, there's like a mound of mashed potatoes that looks like Chris Griffin, and they go, "Oh my!"
I was about to say, is there a Stewie stew?
Yeah, there's a Stewie stew, and there's a roasted dog.
Oh,
Oh,
Peter.
My God! It's Jon Favreau.
But hey guys, so if we do chef, I can just be everyone.
Perfect.
yeah, that's true.
Okay, so it's good. Okay.
They're just gonna all be 2 feet tall.
That's fine.
Tiny
No one
chef.
will notice. Well, yeah, no, we can just make the set smaller. You know, make them proportional.
Aani, get the idea pad back out. Next page. Like
Pops up the idea
Netflix meets Uber.
What the hell are you talking about?
I don't know what either of those things are.
Well, I beg you to consult the page before that says what a car is.
Spoons' new body is a human man from Earth, just big, blue, and hairy. That's how he knows these things.
A car has 4 wheels.
You guys lived in a jungle, but you came from a jungle.
Yeah,
on
you guys know
Earth,
shit.
So like, you might know about Uber and Netflix.
Jungle Uber and
doesn't,
Jungle
huh?
Netflix, not normal Uber, normal Netflix.
Yeah, we know about.
jungle Uber. It's a bunch of like.
It's like a
Jungle
rhino
Uber
that you like
is
ride on.
Juber.
Yeah, it's like a Donkey Kong rhino.
Oh fuck, man! Can you call it Juber? I'm wasted. And the big rhino shows up.
Just stomps on you, just tramples you.
Let's not call it Juber because that doesn't sound like jungle Uber.
Let's call it Juber. I think.
Let's call it Stuber, like the movie Stuber.
Oh shit, guys! I just had a great idea for a movie.
So first we need to invent professional wrestling,
Yeah.
and then we need to. Okay, guys, I just got this great idea. It's called Silicon Valley.
Okay, first we gotta invent technology. Hold on.
Okay, and then we gotta invent the show Silicon Valley, so Kumail Nanjiani can have a career.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's been like 10 minutes since the last like thing happened. So you guys are sitting there feasting on this screaming food, throwing movie ideas back
Look, they don't call us the Cum Town of D&D podcast for nothing.
Yeah, that's the mashed potatoes screaming.
Can we all look at Maug and ask him what he thinks?
Sure, I was gonna say as you're doing this, Maug isn't eating himself. He's just sort of
He isn't eating himself.
He's eating himself. Good. Thank you for telling us.
He's just sort of sitting back in his chair, sort of looking back and forth at all of you and smiling.
Hey, what's with the big grin, huh? You think this is funny? Slams the table.
You are quite funny, yes.
Oh, thank you.
Working on our improv comedy.
Yeah.
We're
We have a
Worm
podcast.
for
It's called
improvement.
Jungle Cum Town. You should listen to it.
Yeah.
Anyways, so how are the kids? You have kids, right? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
After a while of eating, this entrance to the dining room, opens, and you see coming forth a very old male blue monkey. He's sort of hunched over, and his blue fur is graying.
Ew.
He's wearing a suit, sort of like the other blue monkeys are wearing, but it's purple, and he has on a gray blazer. And
Whoa, cool guy.
he walks over, and he takes a seat right across from Spoons, and he clears his throat, and he says, Are you... I haven't thought of a voice for this guy yet.
I mean,
Are you...
Corleone seems like the natural choice.
Are you...
Are you Spoons, monkey?
Are you Spoons, Rango?
God, I wish I'd met you guys like 8 days ago.
I was told you'd gone through some changes.
You know, it's like, can you imagine like having something happen and not feeling insecure about it at all, and then like the 4 things that make you feel super insecure about it like appear?
Like magic.
It's pretty shitty.
Are you Spoons, Rango?
Yes. Hi, nice to meet you. What's your name?
I am Gola Sinatra, the head of the Sinatra family.
Hi.
Come on, Spoons. Be a bit more enthusiastic than that.
Sorry, let me clear my throat. Hi. Nice to meet you.
Whoa.
Sorry, I'm just a little... It's a wonderful city you guys have found yourself in. I'm just a little...
Did you just change character voices? Like, is that permanent? Are you doing that forever now?
Sorry, what?
Okay.
You just had a button. Don't worry about it.
Anyway.
A little bit of creature in his throat.
Sometimes there's milk in my throat, and sometimes there's not. Anyway. It's a beautiful city you've settled in. Thank you for, I assume, arranging this. It's just a little down. You know, I have gone through some changes. It weighs heavily on my psyche. But I'm happy to meet you. Hello, Mr. Sinatra.
He puts his 2 front paws on the table, and he leans forward really far as he can, and he gets right in your face, and he looks into your face, and he says, Your body's changed, but your eyes are the same.
Holy shit.
That's true. They are the same. I never noticed that. They're like the exact same.
Exact same. Cut and paste, like monkey eyes right there.
Yeah, but you have like a furbog body, so it's like they're a little smaller, you know?
I mean, it's kind of still similar. He's still kind of big and hairy, you know? He's just this blue and hairy, but big, you know?
You just got really tiny eyes. For your body, at least.
Oh, squinty beady.
You don't have normal-sized eyes anymore, like the rest of us.
They're not average, like grape-sized.
Yeah.
Is that why I can't see very well?
Probably. Your guess is as good as mine.
I think that the furbugs must have either one less or one more color rod in their eyes, because something is very different. I haven't really mentioned it, but something is very different.
Maybe.
I feel like Aani has twice as many wrinkles.
No, that's
hell,
normal.
man?
That's normal. Don't worry.
No.
He's been getting really wrinkly lately. I don't know. Aani, you might want to put on like sunscreen or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you know,
right.
Aani, you're starting to peel. Like, you have big strips coming off of you.
Yeah, it's kind of disgusting, but
honestly, it's actually more appetizing to me. Kind of like chicken skin or bacon.
All right, well, if that's your opinion, but
A big cloud appears next to Eugene.
Big cloud. Can you imagine Aani spitting on a spit with an apple in his mouth?
no, get that out of here! Get that out of here! Wipe it away.
You imagine it's Aani as a giant meatball on a bed of pasta.
Stop! We're not eating our friends.
Mr. Sinatra, I don't mean to pry or to be for maybe this is not okay, but are we related? What? I mean, you have to forgive me. Are we?
He sits back down in his chair and he says, Spoons, your real name is
Oh, God.
Lucius Sinatra.
What
Okay.
the hell?
What?
No
What?
fucking way.
What? What?
Whoa.
Is this Pop? Is this Daddy right here?
That's
This
what I'm
old daddy
asking.
boy?
That's
This
what-
old
that's what
Pop, huh?
that's what I'm asking.
Starts touching Frank Sinatra's tummy. This old Pop right here?
His name is Gola Sinatra.
It's
And,
Francis.
Is this Daddy-O right here? Huh? Pop?
He says, "Yes, I am Spoons' Pop.
Oh, God. I think Spoons goes elbows on the table. I think he's sort of head in hands, maybe crying a little bit.
Family reunion. Yay.
Oh, shit.
This make me hungry.
Valentina, the blue monkey wearing the yellow suit, she goes over and she starts sort of rubbing your back and she says, "It's okay, Spoons, we're back together now. After all this time."
Oh, God.
Gola says, "Spoons, Lucius, whichever you would prefer to be called, you are a son of the greatest crime family in all of the jungle.
Oh, let me give you a deal you can't refuse.
Now that's a good fella.
Yeah. I love Goodfellas.
I mean, me
Spoons,
too.
I can't believe you're a good fella. That's crazy. Way to go, man.
I'm gonna make him an offer. He can't
You're a real Italian now. You know?
You're a real
Yes.
taxi driver now.
Spoons
Oh,
does
yeah.
give it. He gives big Italian American vibes. You know, big vibes.
Yeah. You're a real Plainview now. This is crazy.
I love
You're a
hunting
real,
quail. I love
I'm
hunting
finished."
quail. I mean, well,
Yeah. I think so
Spoons,
too.
you
oh, we're back. Okay.
you were taken from us as a young boy. You and your brother Bonifacius were out playing,
What?
and you were taken from us, and we didn't know what happened to you for a long time until one day we saw you working at the Jungle Bar. One of our goons found you and asked around about you and reported back to us. And well, at first I was overjoyed and I wanted to welcome you back into the family with your siblings Bonifacius, Aloysius, and Valentina, but your mother said that it was better for you to stay the way you were, that if you didn't want to come back to us, you didn't have to. That
What?
if for whatever reason you had chosen this life at the Jungle Bar, you had chosen a life outside of crime, then that's how you would live. That you didn't have to come live with us if you didn't want to. Later, now that we were trapped here in this fantasy realm and we started to talk to some of the other monkeys that Maug found, it turns out your mother was wrong about the whole thing. You didn't choose not to live with us. You had amnesia. We met some of the people who knew you and they told me this and well, I figured it's time to let you back into the family then.
Oh wow.
Oh God. Um. Okay.
Things are
Yeah.
different than they were before, Spoons.
Yeah.
We Sinatra family used to hide in the shadows, orchestrating our goons so that we would never get caught ourselves. But Maug, he has equipped us with this power so that we don't have to hide anymore. And once he helps us get back to our world, we're going to conquer it, Spoons. Or Lucius, whichever you would like me to call
Could
you.
you? Can you give me like 15 minutes to be sad about growing up without a family? Because of
Take your time, Lucius. You don't have to make your decision yet, but I would love to have you by my side when I rule the world.
Okay, Dad. You know, you I don't think you've ever seen a gorilla eat a bunch of shampoo in front of you. I think that changes someone.
Yeah, that probably does.
I've never seen anything like that.
I've never seen anything like that.
I think
The blue monkey in the red suit, Bonifacius, he says, "I think our Lucius has become soft."
Listen, Bonerface. I'll kill you. Okay. Okay. I know we haven't been shown to a living quarters yet, but can Spoon sort of get up and say,
run and find a bedroom? He searches around the whole palace to find a bed.
Can Spoon's get up and go,
Opening up doors like, sorry.
Oh, sorry. No, I'm excusing myself, Dad. And he's gonna stand up and go, and if he can't find a bedroom in the first 2 minutes, he's just gonna go sit in the stairwell with his hands around his knees.
Mal calls out, "Wait, Spoons, we have things to discuss. You can't do
You
that."
can tell my friends. I'm gonna go over here. He's gonna go into the next room and then find the big. Yeah, he's gonna find a big scary
Are you
staircase.
cool with being gone for the rest of this episode and maybe the beginning of the next episode?
Yeah, you can. I'll just sit here. That's fine. Maybe I'll come back in.
Yeah. Give me a luck check. Give me
To see. Okay.
a D20, and if it passes a 15, you find a bedroom.
You die.
That's a clean 18. Luxurious.
You find a luxurious bedroom, almost a bathroom.
It's probably got a bathroom in it.
It's got a bathroom in it. It's got one of those covered beds. I don't know what they're called. One of those fancy beds, and there's a big
those canopy beds. Those are nice.
Yeah, canopy bed.
Yeah, so Spoons opens the door and goes, and then as soon as he touches the bed, he goes, and passes out.
So back in the dining room, Gola Sinatra looks around at all of you and he says, "Well, that didn't go too well, but Paul Beenis, which one of you is Paul Beenis?"
That would be me. Yep, that would be
That
me.
would be you.
Yep.
I have something to tell you too.
We're not related. There's no way. I killed my dad a few days ago. There's no way.
After Spoons' mother died, I sadly didn't get to tell him that his mother passed away before he ran out. After Spoons Lucius's mother passed away, it took me a while, but after a few years, I decided to remarry. And, well, I'd like to introduce you to my wife. And he calls out,
Who's the broad?
"Would you mind coming in?" And the dining room doors open once more. And stepping through them is a short, sort of slightly malformed brown-furred chimp.
What the?
Paul,
Oh my god.
you recognize as Diane Beenis.
Holy shit.
Oh shit.
Mama.
Someone's starting up a motorcycle in here?
Come join me in the bed. Come join me in the bed, Paul.
I pulled a big cord on my lawnmower.
Mom, what the fuck are you doing here?
That's not lawnmower mowers.
Mom? Is that you?
Hi,
Mama.
Paul. She sort of looks down awkwardly at her feet. "Hi, Paul. It's been a while.
Hell yeah, it has. Where'd you go?
You're all grown up. Look at you."
I guess.
She sits down next to Gola, and she holds his hand. "Paul, I guess I have some explaining to do.
Oh yeah. Yes, you do.
I
yeah.
I faked my death to ruin your father's magician show and ruin him for life. Not this best cool thing to do, but you have to understand how awful he was, Paul. I loathed him. I hated him. And so I left you, and that wasn't right of me. I should have been there for you. I shouldn't have left you alone with him. I'm sorry, Paul."
Oh, mama, it's okay. Hey.
So I guess she didn't hear you say that you killed him. Like,
Yeah, no, I was just about to say. I killed the bloke a few days ago. I killed Dad.
Did you now?
Yeah. You know, Ma, living with Dad was probably the worst thing that could have ever happened to me. And yeah, sure, you've had a part in that. You know, abandoning me, having to fight on my own against him. But you know, it's made me a stronger person. And I understand why you'd have to leave because yeah, he was the absolute worst. And you know, resentment is erosive, you know? So mi mo, I forgive you.
Aw.
Thank you, Paul. I really appreciate that. I'm glad you've grown up to be such a good man.
I'm a good boy.
Aani and Eugene, Paul don't because you're talking to her, but Aani and Eugene, both of you give me insight checks really quick.
I'm great at insight.
is Diane Dennis also your mother's?
Yeah.
Old flame of
Got it right.
Eugene.
Where's my insight? I have a +0 in insight. Not bad though. 16.
Hang on a second.
Hey, that's my dinner.
Yeah, Yoda hops out and starts eating everyone's food.
He's eating those like little fish sticks that he has.
Yeah.
I got an 8.
Okay, well, Eugene, you're the only one that notices this, but Diane Dina seems almost disturbingly unfazed by Paul mentioning that he killed his father. Like, you would expect some sort of reaction, any sort of reaction, but no, there's nothing.
That was good acting. I noticed that from your acting, Harrison. I got that.
Let me see if I got anything that could maybe do something about that. Can make it real oily around
A
here.
magic
No.
potion, perhaps.
Potion of react to hearing that your ex-husband's been killed by your son.
Ah, delicious.
So, hey, Diane. Hey, you know,
Yes.
I get this.
Which one are you?
I'm Eugene. You know,
Nice to meet you, Eugene.
The
Thank you
old
for
one.
being a friend to my son.
Yeah, he's kind of like my
Yeah.
grandpa. He's kind of like my grandpa. You know?
yeah, he's kind of like a grandson to me. Totally.
He's, look at that old caterpillar that's above his lip. He's got an old bristly mustache, got glasses on. He's old grandpa.
Yeah. It's like, you know, he killed Bubba, right? Not killed Bubba, but killed Beauregard, right? He killed him, right, with a big sword and everything. Like, blood came out and everything, right?
Yes, I assumed it wasn't pretty.
Like, blood was gushing out and everything, and he's dead. He's gone now forever. Like, he doesn't exist anymore.
Yep.
Oh, this is a weird dame right here.
Hey, that's my mommy ma you're talking about.
Yeah, your mom's a weirdo, dude. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Like, you literally, like, I get that he was a bad guy, right? But you knew him for like decades. You know,
Well-
father of her child and everything. This is weird, dude.
Runs in the family. He shrugs.
Hey, let me see if I got anything. Hey, Paul, why don't you drink this? He takes his alchemy jug, he turns it to oil, and he hopes that maybe the oil will help him process things.
Ooh, oh yo. Don't mind if I do. Go.
Alright, give me a constitution saving throw.
Okay. That's a natural one.
Yeah, okay.
You seeing things more clearly?
Take like 1d4 poison damage, and also you throw up everywhere because you just drank oil. Like a lot of oil.
Okay, that's 4. What the fuck? What was that? I thought I liked oil.
Wait, but Paul, now that you've thrown up all the bullshit, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess.
This is like episode 1, Paul.
All the bloodlust has been taken out of him with this oil.
I get what you mean now.
Aani, you gotta.
He's just
back me
gonna
up,
sit
right? She's a
quietly
weirdo.
playing with like his peas with a fork.
The peas are going wee, wee, wee as you bounce them back and forth with the fork.
You gotta back me up. You have a high insight, right? You kind of noticed, right?
He gets up from his sloppy meal, like he's eating lasagna. He gets up from it. Oh.
He goes, what?
All right, thank you, Aani.
Huh?
See what I'm saying?
What'd you say?
Why are you old now? What happened to
Dan
you?
says, if you and your friends don't quite trust me, that's okay. I know trust can take time, but I'm glad that I'm here for you now, and I'm glad that you're here now, and, well, hopefully we don't have to be separated again. You're home now.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Everyone always leaves in the end. That's sort of my mentality. But,
Well, I'm here for you, Paul.
okay. Goes back to eating peas.
Yeah, some things just seem too good to be true for these guys. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Scratch his chin. Chinny chin chin. Eugene,
What?
after poisoning that oil, kind of think something's running amok here.
Yeah, usually you don't. You love oil. Something might be wrong here.
Things aren't adding up here.
I don't think this is real.
I don't think this is
Suddenly,
real.
Mal stands up and claps his hands, and he says, "Okay, that's enough feasting for now. Would you mind putting your forks down? I'm going to talk, and I don't want the screaming to overpower my voice."
Fine.
Eugene
The
eats
High
his fork.
Mage says, "The High Mage says, yes, I was hoping we could get to business soon." And Alex says, "Yes, so as I'm sure Sir Gore told you, I've been collecting monkeys along with the Sinatra family. We've been trying to save all the monkeys who had been taken to this realm. For the sake of the Sinatra family and just to be helpful, really. But in order to return your monkeys to you and to return you home, we would like to discuss a deal of sorts."
A deal? What's your
A
deal?
deal. A little background first. Gentlemen, do you know what I am?
Dracula?
Yeah, you kind of look like Dracula.
I was thinking Wolfman.
No, I'm neither a Dracula or a wolfman. That's a hard word for me. A wolfman.
You mummy?
No, not the mummy either.
Frankenstein.
I am a lich.
No. Kind of like
A
Frankenstein.
lich is someone who feeds on souls in order to live eternally and to study magic and to become one of the most powerful wizards in the world. That is the goal of a lich, anyway. But to become a lich, you have to drink a potion that requires a lot of souls. Quite frankly, too many souls for any mortal wizard to ever get. Which is why most liches cut corners. And instead of finding all the souls themselves, they make a deal with a dark power. That is what I did. I made a deal with a dark power to become a lich. But sadly, that leaves me in servitude to this dark power. That if it ever needs to call on me for anything, I have to obey. Now, I have spent all the many years that I have been a lich collecting souls, making a new potion. A potion with all the souls needed to become a lich, so that I will no longer be in servitude to this dark power. However, drinking such a potion would go against the contract I have with the power. And so, in order to drink this new potion, I have made another deal with the dark powers that I serve. I am to bring it 8 god books, and in return, it will let me drink the potion and become a lich untethered. True power is freedom. Freedom from any master, and I will be truly free. But in order to do that, I need 8 god books. And so here is the deal I would like to make with you. I will return your monkeys to you, and I will make an alliance with Draconia, defending them from Neverwinter as this war approaches. I will form an alliance with Draconia. All you have to do is give me all the god books that you've collected so far, and once we beat Neverwinter's ass, and we get the Book of Reality which they hold, I will return you to your Earth, to your world, and that'll be the end of it. You won't have to worry about living in this fantasy world any longer. You will be on Earth with all your monkey friends. All I need from you is the god books you have so far. I also possess one god book, and then with the alliance between Draconia and Maldoth, we will very easily take the remaining 2 god books from Neverwinter. What do you think?
Hmm.
Well, I just gotta say, what's in it for us?
Well, we get to go home.
He already
Clearly
said.
Yeah.
Oh. Takes all the wax out of his ears.
The High Mage immediately shakes his head and says, "No, no way. You are not getting the god books. I wouldn't trust you with them, let alone whatever sort of power you serve. No, absolutely not."
Yeah, what
Yeah,
power
is this
do
dark
you
power
serve?
cool?
Who's
Is
this
it
power?
cool?
It would be wrong of me to give away a name.
Well, maybe you won't get it then if you don't give away a name. Just saying.
Oh, okay,
You're not being a good
I
boy.
actually do have a question that actually is important. So, you said you got how many monkeys you got, right? You said like 8 million, right?
1,118.
1,118. I
The
need to know.
zookeeper says, that should be all of them. That should be like all of them.
Does that include Carmen and Percival?
The Malg says, "I don't know the individual names of all the monkeys. It is quite a lot. But tomorrow we will take you to see them, and you can find out yourself."
Hmm.
I ain't making a deal until I know that, so I'm gonna abstain.
That is completely fair.
Well.
You don't have to make up your minds yet. Just think about it overnight. Tomorrow I will take you to the Arboretum, the Barovia Arboretum, where the monkeys are staying, and you can make up your minds then.
An arboretum. He imagines Paul as a giant burrito.
Stop it! Stop it! Get it out of your head! Wiping it away. I'm not a burrito.
But no, I'm not making a deal until I know they're good.
That is perfectly fine.
Well, yeah, I think we gotta go talk this over. Maybe we should go find old Spoons. You know, I bet he won't have something to say about this.
I think you're right.
Yes, why don't... if you were done eating, why don't I show you to your rooms?
Why, thank you.
Eugene starts opening random doors on his way.
I'm gonna stuff like 10 blocks of cheese in my pockets to go.
You hear a muffled coming from your pocket.
Shut up!
Yeah. Are your pockets just like flaps of skin, or like do you have pockets?
He's a robe, right?
He's got clothes on. He's got pockets.
Okay. Yeah. So he leads you like to the second story, and he shows you each where your room is. He opens the door to Spoons' room and sees Spoons in there. And he says, "Oh, I see you've already found your room. Okay."
Yeah, he walks in. He walks in and Spoons has his viola out.
Okay, stop. That's the most of that.
I know.
That's the most of that we can legally play.
Staring out the window, staring out the window to the darkness of Draconia.
Whoa.
Or not Draconia, fucking Maldoth cranes his neck, turns around.
That was cool. I didn't know you could play the
I didn't know
viola.
you could do that.
Sleep well. I'll see you all tomorrow morning. And he leaves.
Alright, Spoons. Stop heavily breathing. Listen up. I said stop. Uh,
Are you guys? Is the High Mage and the Zookeeper part of your huddle, or
Yeah.
do you let them go to?
No,
Okay.
bring him in.
So he says, "Yeah, so we can't do this. There's no way."
What?
why not?
Why
not?
He seems pretty
What's
cool.
happening? What's up?
What's the
Do you
worst that could
understand-
happen?
The worst that could happen is that they'll use the god books to the best
The god
case
books?
scenario.
What about the god
is that
books?
they use the best case scenario is they use the god books to conquer and control the world. Worst case scenario is that they can't control them and they destroy the world.
Oh yeah, Spoons, to fill you in. So we were talking to Maug, right? And the big
Yeah.
deal was that he's a lich, right? And he's serving this dark power,
Oh,
but he made this big old potion that'll make him a proper lich.
Okay.
So if we give him and the dark power the god books, he can drink the potion and become a proper lich. And then he'll join up with Draconia to fight Neverwinter, and then
Okay.
eventually he'll transport us all back to where we're going.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh.
basically,
That's-
what he said.
Ugh, that's crazy. I mean, that's I
And
think that's the limit of craziness that I could take. Nothing like, I don't know, my biological father who I've just met is and has been fucking Paul's mother, who is also here and not dead. That'd be too crazy.
Yeah. Also, tomorrow he's gonna show us all the 1,000 monkeys, so we can make sure things are legit.
Oh, okay.
Well, guys, this isn't our fight. I think we just need to go home. That's what we started this conquest for. And now we have the easiest way to get it, you know?
The High Mage says, "I understand that, Paul, but we can't give the god books to Maldoth. We have no idea what they're going to do with them, and it's definitely going to be bad. As much as I would like to have an ally against Neverwinter, this isn't worth it. Terrible things will happen if we give them the god books.
Yeah, think about all of our friends like Hawkbottom the Low and
Think about what will happen to Hogbottom the Low.
Oh, fuck. What would happen to Hawkbottom the Law?
I
I'm sure
can't
whatever
think
would happen,
about
he'd
that.
work his
You
way
got
out.
me. You got me. I can't
Wait,
even
Paul,
think about that.
Paul,
What?
you really want to go back to the way things were? You want to give up that blade on your back? I don't know how sort of cardio muscle retention works when you go back, but I don't want that.
Are you suggesting that we stay here forever?
No. Well,
Not all of us, I think.
oh, maybe.
Those
Fuck.
monkeys
Oh,
do deserve to go home.
Yeah, but that is
But-
actually Eugene. That's a really good idea. Fuck, man. Yeah. Oh. Okay, we'll come back to that.
Mm.
You're right. Your monkey friends do deserve to go home, whether you go home or not. But it can't be this way. It has to be another way. I'm sorry.
Well, okay.
We handing them the god books is handing them the power to do anything they want to our world.
The way I see it, if yes, but if we don't, and we make ourselves known that we don't, we are suddenly in a hostile castle, in a hostile city, in a hostile country. So
Well, why don't we?
That is true.
Why don't we
Okay.
try to trick him, huh?
we could get the Eagles.
What?
Are the,
The
are
band?
the Eagles? Are the Eagles busy?
Oh, the flying eagles that we call sometimes.
Oh, I thought you
Yeah,
meant
the-
like the band. Hotel California.
Yeah, no, I mean like oh, I
I
can't.
thought you
remember
meant the football team, like the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh, that'd be
Look.
cool too.
If we say no and things go sour, we just have to call our flying carpet.
Oh my god, that's never worked. I'm sorry to
but
tell
then
you,
we're-
but that
and
has
also
never
we're dealing with
worked.
two groups trying to fuck two whole countries instead of just one.
We got two countries trying to fuck us. They're all trying to fuck us.
Real Eiffel Tower situation.
Oh, you know me. I mean, what? Huh?
What if
Huh?
What if we pit them against each other? And have them wipe each other out?
Kind of like with identity politics.
Yeah.
Yeah. So great.
I don't really know what you mean by that.
I don't know what I mean by that either.
Yeah, I
just
don't
saying.
know
Yeah,
what
me
he means
neither.
by that either.
Well,
But there's
High Mage, what do you think is the best route? Because if
I think the best route is to say no and leave. We can worry about getting your monkeys later.
But we're gonna have to
Well,
face this guy eventually. He has all of our monkeys.
And also, we don't know what they do to all the monkeys.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh, he's looking for
Clearly-
souls, isn't he?
Clearly, they have some sort of alliance with the Sinatra family. They're not going to kill the monkeys because that would make the Sinatra family upset.
Oh yeah, true.
What? Oh God.
What if
I,
But who's to say that he can't defeat the Sinatra family easily? He's a Lynch after all. Lynch,
I don't
not
know.
Lynch.
He's Jane Lynch.
I really don't know. Jay Licho, the
He's-
talk show host that's a Lynch appearance.
No, Jane Lynch.
Well, this one's a tough one, guys.
August at the table here. Hi, welcome to the Talkback Show. What I as an August actually think is I think we're getting fucked on all sides and they're all in cahoots because of the special Paul episode. That's what I'm feeling like, but we don't know that, do we? So we can't do nothing right. What, Ethan? Real life Ethan? What do we do? Real life Nick? Real life
Ethan
Gabe?
doesn't remember.
What do we do?
I don't even know what you're talking about. I just want to go back to the food scene. I'm not gonna lie.
well, let's
We're not
Let's
saying
sleep
yes
on
to
it.
this. There's no fucking
Let-
way we're saying that. Yeah, let's sleep on it.
let's at least sleep on it, okay?
All right.
There's no way we're giving our Infinity Stones. It's like giving the Infinity Stones to Thanos, guys. Oh,
That worked out.
do that in the movie, and they actually
What, Doctor Strange gave Thanos the green Infinity Stone?
Wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. Let's go on. Let's ask Reddit what we should do.
Okay. Okay.
I think we need to send a signal to the quantum realm. That's what we need.
Okay.
Yes.
Eugene
Hello?
gets on his big chair and starts floating.
This is the key. Eugene's the key. Oh my god.